Level 1. The Invisible. You are born in a peripheral town in the Negev, far from the gleaming towers of Tel Aviv. Your parents are immigrants from the former Soviet Union. They speak Hebrew with an accent that marks them as outsiders in a country obsessed with blood. Your father works a lathe in a factory that smells like machine oil and disappointment. Your mother cleans a school she can't afford to send you to. You learn early that the world is divided into those who belong and those who look in through glass they can't break. You are quiet, thin, and possess a brain for systems. In a crowded room, you are the person people look past. This is your greatest asset. You don't want to be a hero, you just want to never let anyone look down on you again. Level 2. The tap on the shoulder. The IDF conscription notice arrives when you were 17. You don't end up in the paratroopers or the Golani with the shouting boys. You are funneled into a unit that appears on no public directory. During your service, men in civilian clothes with soft hands and soft voices observe you. They don't look at your fitness scores, they look at how you handle silence and pressure that isn't physical. They are looking for the right kind of person. Someone with an appetite to operate where the margin for error is zero. They offer you a medical contract for your mother's surgery and a seat at a table you didn't know existed. You say yes. You don't ask what's in the packages. Level 3. The School of Ghosts training isn't in a barracks. It's in a concrete building that carries no insignia. This is the operator training course for the state-sponsored ghost. You learn tradecraft, surveillance detection routes, cover identities, and how to move through a foreign city looking like you belong. You learn the math, the clinical logic where loyalty is a price tag and information is cheaper than bullets. You learn to fire thousands of rounds per week until the room-clearing sequence is encoded in muscle memory. You aren't being built into a soldier, you are being built into oxygen for a war that doesn't officially exist. Level 4. The First Stain. Your first real job isn't a direct action raid, it's a collection of a soul. You are the face that gets the door open. You walk into a hotel room in Europe wearing a reflective vest or a delivery uniform. You don't feel guilty, you find the off switch for empathy. You realize that consequences are just another bill that money can pay. The target is just a completed task or a deleted file. When you walk out, your hands are steady. Your handler, a man who remembers your mother's address like a poem, tells you that you did good. Level 5. The Kaidan. Specialty, you are promoted to Kaidan. In the organization, you are the cleaner. Your job is reverse engineering the truth. You understand how cops collect evidence and how prosecutors build cases, and you ensure they find nothing. You use hydrogen peroxide to break down DNA and overwrite digital files because deleted files can be recovered, overwritten files are gone. You are a two-man deletion squad, building alibis out of ones and zeros. You aren't just killing people, you are killing their pasts and erasing the story before it's even read. Level 6. The product is silence. You realize the product isn't security or territory. The product is silence. The organization doesn't run on bullets. It runs on absence, empty rooms, blank cameras, clean floors. You have industrialized disappearance. You prepare kill rooms in advance, tarps on walls, plastic on floors, drains rigged with chemical feeders. You are the arsonist and the firefighter, creating the disease and selling the cure. Every life you remove is a memo sent to competitors that the word no has been removed from the dictionary. Level 7, the costume of normalcy. You try to have normal things. A woman who doesn't ask questions, an apartment with heat that works, and dinners at restaurants where the owner never brings a check. But normal is a costume you wear, not a life you live. You check your car for explosives every morning. Every person who gets close to you becomes leverage with a heartbeat or a photograph in someone's file. You are free the way a man standing in a minefield is free. You can move, but you can't ever stop thinking about where you step. Level 8. The math of betrayal. The math eventually catches up to someone you know. A real friend or a former colleague is found skimming from the obstacle or talking to investigators. The Pacan, the boss, says one word, fix it. You find yourself digging the hole yourself in a forest that smells like pine and exhaust. You realize that loyalty is an identity you carry, but succession isn't inherited, it's taken. You do what you are told because the alternative is both of you in the ground. You are a good, loyal soldier. Level 9. The Gilded Cage. By 45, you are infrastructure. You know every medical secret, every bank transfer, and every mass grave because you shipped the ammunition that filled them. You are too valuable to eliminate and too informed to release. You sit in meetings with lawyers and politicians, wearing a suit that hides the ink nobody wants to read. You are laundering your conscience one donation at a time to a youth boxing gym or a scholarship fund. You are an asset with a leash, and the leash is your daughter's school schedule. Level 10. The Grocery Store. You retire quietly. No parade, no gold watch. You live in a one-bedroom apartment, in a part of town that hasn't changed since you left. You eat buckwheat and canned fish, and watch men with clean hands walk past your window. You are running old software on new hardware. You stand in a grocery store line, behind a man arguing about a coupon, and you calculate which car you'd ram to create an escape route. You can't sit with your back to a door because paranoia is just good planning when everyone actually is out to get you. Conclusion. That's a wrap for today. The story is fiction, but the ghosts are real. Somewhere right now, a kid with a big brain is being told that consequences are for other people, while a black sedan idles across the street. The hook is the warm car, and the membership fee is everything you are. If this one made you think, drop a comment. Subscribe for more. See you in the next one.